Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where we're back here at the Alton Towers Resort for the first day of Festival of Thrills, the SMILER Takeover.
So this event is going to be running up until the 7th of May.
Yeah, and it runs every single day, and literally the clue is in the name. The SMILER has taken over Alton Towers to celebrate 10 years of that roller coaster here at the park. It opened back in 2013, and yeah, Festival of Thrills actually started last year, and yeah, the event was held throughout the whole park. This year, it seems to be focused down in X Sector with the SMILER, but they've actually made some changes up here on Tower Street as well that we're going to start off with by taking a look now. Oh, look at these just here. Oh, hello. Are we what, sorry?
Are you riding the SMILER?
We will be riding the SMILER, yes.
Join us.
We will. What's in the briefcase down here?
Lots of smiling tools.
Oh, smoke coming out.
Wow.
Oh,
Then
thank
you
you.
can be happy all the time, just like me.
He's creepy. Literally the SMILER is taking over. The clues in the name. Yeah, look at all this here on Tower Street. Yeah, we've got the banners down there as well. I can see the SMILER logo. It's very yellow and black everywhere. And firstly, you've got a competition that you can do here.
So what you can do is you pull these open and you get one of these cards that we've got here. You go around the park, collect the stamps, enter the competition, and you can win an overnight stay.
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? You can see the 3 different steps to that there as well. You've also got to do a selfie on Instagram with your completed card. But I've got to say straight away, I think there's quite a lot going on to see, which I'm really impressed by. We've got the Hex music playing. I don't think Hex is open at the moment though, is it? Yeah, this is the fireworks soundtrack actually, what they did a few years ago.
Looking forward to seeing what they've done.
Yeah, like it looks like it's going to be completely different to last year. There's the monorail, and then you've got all the black and yellow stripes all the way across at the top here as well. He's really creepy. It's crazy. Like, you know, this is the first time really that Alton Towers have done something big for the SMILER since the ride opened 10 years ago.
Looking forward to seeing what's in the area.
Other than references during firework displays, nothing.
Major, no.
And the SMILER has been well, let's just say it's been an emotional roller coaster for Alton Towers with this ride, but it's great to see them doing a big event for it. You know, it's a popular ride. People love the colours, the branding, the theme, and yeah, it's time for the SMILER Takeover. Let's go and find out what time there's going to be some more entertainment happening today. Just noticed on a few of the buildings they've actually put the SMILER logo on there as well, and yeah, we've got all the banners down here at the bottom. So yeah, quite a lot of thought has gone into this. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a completely different event to last year, because if you remember, there was live entertainment around all of the major roller coasters. This year it seems to be focused just on the SMILER and down in X Sector. So yeah, we'll see exactly what there's going to be going on just down there. You got these which look quite nice on the lamppost, with the logo up there. I do love this soundtrack from the fireworks. It's great, like the finale music. But yeah, they look quite nice up there on the lamppost. So down here at the bottom of Tower Street, you've got the trusses that they use for lighting during various different events. And yeah, as you can see, they've put the banners for the SMILER Takeover just on there as well. Still nothing on the main stage down there at the moment, similar to last year really, which is a shame having that big stage set up here on the lawns and nothing happening. But hopefully we'll see some stage shows on there soon. And yeah, talking of shows, we've got the board just over here, which I reckon is going to be telling us about what we can see down in X Sector for this event. So you've got the show times clearly advertised just here, and yeah, I don't think it actually tells you where these are taking place though. Obviously a lot of people might see that stage and think they're going to be on there, but yeah, they are taking place down in X Sector on the 2 stages, right down by the SMILER. I think really they could have done with just putting that on there so people know, because initially it looks like maybe it happens here.
It's misleading for people because you'd see a big stage down there and you'd think, oh, they're on there, but obviously they're not.
Yeah, down in X Sector for the shows if you come into this event over the next couple of weeks. We've got 3 shows, the Fear Test, Ministry of Joy Fear Agents, I reckon that's who we've just seen on Tower Street, invite you to push your fear limits. Can you pass the ultimate test or risk the ultimate consequence? Failure. An interactive show where you're subjected to your worst fears, and you can see the times for that running all the way across just there. So it can be 11, 12, 1, 2 and 3. I don't know if it's going to be the same times every day or not, but yeah, you can come and find those out when you walk into the park here. You can meet the ministry there as well, meet the personnel behind the Marmalizer's mind manipulations. Oh my god, these are big words. The tickler, let our twisted balloon modeler and magician tickle your fancy. The hypnotizer will mesmerize your mind with body bending delights. That sounds like some sort of live act that we're going to see there.
Like a contortionist, doesn't it?
Yeah, that sounds quite interesting. And then down here as well, Celebration of Happiness. It's the annual office gathering at the Ministry of Joy, the secret organisation behind the SMILER. All these big words, I'm struggling. Take your tie off and put your grin on as you meet your Ministry of Joy colleague, happy host, Felix elated in their flamboyant attire for a series of joyful sing-alongs. So yeah, the good thing is you can kind of see these shows one after the other. Looking at the times here, you've got one on at 11, one at 11:15, another one down here at the bottom.
11:45.
Yeah, that's really confusing to look at there, isn't it?
You just put the 45 after all.
Yeah, really, but I don't know. Well, we're going to make our way down there and check it out. So yeah, everything's focused down in X sector for this event this year for the SMILER Takeover. Let's make our way down there and we'll have a look. And there's a look at the SMILER itself, nearly 10 years old here at Alton Towers. It opened back on the 31st of May 2013, that ride.
I remember that day, it was such a good day.
It was, because it wasn't really going to be the opening day.
We waited so long, but it was a great day.
It was more of a soft opening for the ride, wasn't it? But it was fantastic, it really was. Great atmosphere on that day, and it was actually both on the first public train. Yeah, as you can see, you've got this truss in place here as well, with the banner on the top. But yeah, it was really special for us, the SMILER, wasn't it?
It was. It's like I came with my dad, and then we met you. It was really special.
That we all kind of met each other, and then
it was really nice times, like coming down to the SMILER and get chatting to people. It was lovely.
I was on the front of the first train.
I was on the third train with my dad at the time.
And this is before we were together. Like, it's crazy. So it has always been a special ride. This is a nice placement for the banner here, actually. Do like this, and you've got like all the tape on there as well. The black and yellow tape for the black and yellow themed coaster. What is quite funny about this event though is that it's not actually running on the SMILER's opening day birthday, is it? Like, this event finishes before the SMILER's actual 10th birthday.
No, it's not actually 10.
Not yet, no. It's 9 and nearly 10. Well, yeah, make our way down here. I like how they put all the banners up, put quite a bit of effort into it. It's a completely different event to last year in terms of, you know, it was all around the park. This year it's focused just in the one area. But so far what we've seen looks pretty good. And yeah, we've got some more theming to look at down here. So down here at the entrance to X Sector, the music is blasting out with the SMILER as always. We've got the Ministry of Joy checkpoint just down here. Present ID cards, there you go. I tell you what, they put some effort in with all this, which is good to see. I like this. I don't think we can hear you over that music there, it's loud.
Maybe you show that card and they'll maybe scan it there.
Maybe so. Well, there's 25 minutes until the first show down here, and we'll go and check the first performance out. These look really good. I'd like these to stay out here all the time, actually. We've got some more theming down here in X Sector. Look at this. Oh, are you feeling dizzy yet, viewers? It's like being on the ride. Yeah, I do like how they put these different props around. Great little photo ops, interactives. Really, this sort of thing should be in the area all the time.
Yeah, so people do that all the time.
We shouldn't be getting this excited, really. This should be the standard, really. But yeah, it is like really good. It's nice to see. But little interactives like this should be in all the time, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. But it's very positive to see that they put some effort in to celebrate this ride. Let's make our way down more into the heart of X Sector. There's some more really trippy pictures here. You look at this and it's like the wheels are actually spinning, but they're not really. I love all this. Really goes back to kind of the theme of the SMILER with the Ministry of Joy and all these different optical illusions. The SMILER logo has taken over everywhere. You know what this reminds me of? Scarefest 2012. The year before the SMILER opened, and we all came in one day. I worked here at the time, and that logo was everywhere across the park. They actually sprayed it on the floor, on buildings. Do you remember that?
Everywhere.
Like, it's proper throwback to that time before we knew loads about the ride and the theme. And back then there was the scare attraction called the Sanctuary as well, which was used to help promote the ride, and that actually opened the year before and in the months leading up to it.
Hands down, my favourite Alton Towers maze ever.
Yeah, the Sanctuary was fantastic, it really was. Here's a look at the meet and greet area set up here. There you go, you can see the show times all listed down in here as well. But yeah, it definitely needs a sign up on their main boards just saying shows are in X Sector, just so people know. We know that, but a lot of people coming might not know that, you know. This looks really good. Nice meet and greet area with all the lighting on there as well. And yeah, we've got a big H down here as well, which is quite interesting. More optical illusions over there on the ride's entrance as well. They put some effort in with this, I like it. At first when we saw the stages a couple of days ago I was really unsure, but now we've come down here and seen it all. I think it's nice how they're celebrating this ride. There you go.
So you get your card and then you'd stamp the SMILER.
There we go, hey, that's it, fantastic. Oh, the Ministry of Joy are down here in X Sector as well now. So creepy. We're making our way down to the stages now, which are right down here at the bottom of X Sector. I can't believe it's been 10 years, well nearly 10 years, is the opening of this ride. Crazy how time goes so fast, isn't it? So we're down here now at one of the 2 stages in X Sector for the Fear Test, which is the first show. And yeah, here's a look at all the different props that you've got on here. I recognise these. These were actually over in Forbidden Valley last year by Galactica for Festival of Thrills. You've got the little podium here, you've got the big chair. Someone's going to be sitting in there, I imagine. You've got all the lights down there at the back. You've got some masks. I recognise some of these props from different events over the years and different attractions, which is really interesting. Chainsaw down there as well. Is that made from subspecies? A big toad up there. And we've got a doll up there as well, a snake. Loads of different items here on this stage. All the smoke coming out. Don't really know what to expect. Well, this is show number 1. It's the Fear Test. Let's see what this is going to be like. The Festival of Thrills, the SMILER Takeover, April 2023 here at Alton Towers.
The Ministry of Joy requests all advocates report to the Fear Laboratory. Urgent testing will begin imminently. Give yourself to the Ministry of Joy for the ultimate reward. Join us.
Welcome, advocates! What a glorious day! What a glorious setting! What glorious work we shall achieve together! Yes, welcome to our Fear Laboratory! The laboratory, thank you, advocates, thank you. You can stop your applause now! Oh, thank you, advocates, thank you. For those of you who may not know me, I am Scientist Gladwell, Chief Neural Cortex Reprogramming Officer here at the Ministry of Joy, joined today by my delightful assistant, Agent Joytide. Here at the Ministry of Joy, we ensure that through the worry, the stress, the pain, the fear of everyday life, a smile can cure all. Here at our laboratories, we perform regular checkups on our advocates. We ensure that our revolutionary reprogramming device, the SMILER, is still transmitting serotonin directly into your frontal lobes 10 years on. Together, we shall ensure that you smile always. So, advocates, are you ready to smile always?
Yeah!
Are you ready to belong to the SMILER?
Yeah!
Are you ready to conform to the Ministry of Joy?
Yeah!
Then let's select the advocate! Agent Joytide is amongst you now to select our participants in today's fear experiment. We are looking for a brave advocate, someone who wishes to truly belong to the SMILER. Join us, advocates. Join us for the ultimate reward, to belong to the SMILER. Oh, and here they come, advocates. Please welcome them to the stage. Here they come. Oh. Here they come. Take a seat. Advocates, give a round of ha-ha-ha's. Our fear test advocate is here. Smile always. Welcome, advocate, to the Fear Laboratory. Now, before we begin, Agent Joytide will make you comfortable. This machine will monitor your testing throughout the process. There we go. There we go. It will monitor your levels as your anxieties rise and your desire for the SMILER grows. So, advocate, what is your name? Linda! Linda, everyone! And where are you from, Linda? Hull! Terrifying! Yes, I'm sure you're used to frightening sights already then. Agent Joytide, please begin to power up the testing monitor. Advocate, are you ready? Advocates, are you ready?
Yeah!
Then Advocate 310513, Linda from Hull, let the testing commence. Test 1, the box. Linda from Hull, all you have to do is place your hand into the fear box and try not to focus on the terrible, terrible creature inside. That's it, Linda. Place your hand inside. Do be careful, Linda. The creature is extremely sensitive and dangerous. Just like Agent Joytide. Moving on. Oh, The Advocate's adrenaline has spiked. Do be careful, Linda from Hull. The creature is extremely sensitive. Even the slightest noise could disturb it. Like that, for example. Linda from Hull, with your increased adrenaline, it's best we return this creature safely to the wild. Do be careful, Linda from Hull. Oh, the Ministry of Joy apologizes to all advocates with arachnophobia and offer them a free normalization on the SMILER. Advocates, give a round of ha-ha-has! Our first test is complete! Smile always. To give a speech on the SMILER in our second fear test, it's Linda from Hull! Come, Linda, to the microphone.
Hello everyone, I'm Linda from Hull,
Advocates, is everyone ready for a sensible amount of Ministry of Joy approved mischief and mayhem?
Yeah.
Grin can't hear you, advocates. You need to be louder. Then Grin, let's get the party started.
Advocates, why did the chicken cross the road? Because he wanted to join the Ministry of Joy and give themselves to the SMILER!
A classic.
Advocates, what do you want to know about the other showman? How did the SMILER control your body or mind and give yourselves to Royal Joy? Advocates, why were Six afraid of Siren? Because Six are yet to experience the SMILER's full mental capacity and give themselves to the SMILER!
Classic family entertainment. And now, Linda from Hull, it's time for your gift. Please, Linda from Hull, take your gift from Grin. And whatever you do, Grin, do not pop it. Oh dear, Grin, the Advocate's tension and anxieties have spiked. Do be careful, Linda from Hull. You can see her muscles tensing. Oh, Grin, you are a silly clown. Say goodbye to Grin, everybody. You can relax now, Linda from Hull. Advocates, please give a round of ha-ha-has to our subject, Linda from Hull. Will you take these from Agent Joytide and give yourself to the SMILER? Then, advocates, for the final time, give a round of ha-ha-has to Linda from Hull! Smile always. Wave, Linda from Hull. Wave at your audience. Wave, Linda.
Some highlights there from the first show that we've seen during Festival of Thrills, the SMILER Takeover, with the fear test just there. And yeah, I really liked how they went into the fun kind of backstory and quite creepy backstory of the SMILER here at Alton Towers.
See, I wasn't a massive fan. I think I found it a little bit too cheesy and I didn't like the stage.
I think the thing is, for me, the SMILER's theme's always been weird and cheesy, so I thought it fit with the ride really well. But that's the thing, everybody has different opinions on things. I thought it was quite good. About a 15-minute show, getting somebody out of the audience and even win a fast track as well.
Yeah, so you win the fast track's quite good.
Yeah, so you know if you're getting picked out, you get fast tracked onto the SMILER. But I thought after all this time, it was really nice to go more into the backstory of this ride. It is world famous, the SMILER, and you know, it's really nice how they kind of gone into that, done something to celebrate the ride. And yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I think the stage looks okay, but I thought what they actually did on there was pretty good. Bringing out the chainsaw on there as well, the different kind of tasks putting your hand in the hole and there was the spider in there as
Oh,
well.
I'd have been a bit scared to put my hand out. I
Yeah.
don't think I'd have done that.
And of course popping the balloon, just such a simple thing, but like holding a balloon and then popping it whilst you're holding it. Just these little bits. I thought it was good fun. The music was great, and yeah, kind of going more into the backstory of this ride that opened 10 years ago. On to our next piece of entertainment for the Festival of Thrills, the SMILER Takeover. Look at this, where we can meet the Ministry.
I'll be doing that later.
Charlotte has been summoned. Hey! Oh no, what's happening to Charlotte now? She hadn't signed up for this today. Coming to Alton Towers. Bye Charlotte. Thanks for the memories. She's alive! Woo! Star of the show. There you go. You're alive!
So scary.
I would not have fancied that.
Really
I wasn't expecting that when he came out on Towers. I can't believe that. Charlotte was the star of the show
Honestly,
just there.
I was not expecting that.
Well, that was really good to watch. And then obviously seeing all the knives going in.
That was so scary. I just wasn't expecting that to happen. I was sitting there like shaking.
I bet it was a bit claustrophobic, wasn't it?
It was, to be honest, because you could see the knives coming in. They was going behind the back of my head. I was really scared.
The question is, did you see how the trick was done?
I did.
Well, we're not going to spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I did see.
Oh, and you also saw how the mouth pulling was
I saw
done as
how
well.
that was done, but I won't ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, so if you do get picked out for that, you do get to see a little behind the scenes on how they're done. But yeah, I did like that. I think the music choice needs to be a bit different there. I think that was Mission Impossible music,
I think
wasn't it?
maybe it needs to be in a different location as well, because it was quite busy on that path, people coming down into X sector.
Yeah, it's nice to see them trying different things out though. So far from what we've seen, really different, really interesting. And yeah, Charlotte got picked out there as well.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, definitely, but no, some different music I think would really fit for that one. We're going to make our way to the other stage now, because there's a second one down here in X sector. So we're going to have a look at that. So the next piece of entertainment we're going to be seeing is Celebration of Happiness. Yeah, let's see what this show entails.
Joy public service announcement. You have agreed to comply. The Ministry has seized control of the takeover.
Yeah, as you can see with this stage, you've got the big screen at the back. Lots of lighting on there as well, which looks interesting, and set up like a stage with the red curtains on there as well. So we'll see what this is going to be like. Looks like we've got a game show host coming on here.
Stage, your host, Felix Elated.
Good morning, advocates. Felix Elated here, successfully marmonised advocates of the SMILER. You all look like you're having a fabulous time, are you? Yes?
Yeah.
Over the next 10 minutes, let's be thankful and let's celebrate happiness together. Are you ready? Yes? Come on. Let me entertain you. Smile, lads. It's not that bad, honest. So come on, let me entertain you. You got me good side, darling.
I have.
There we are. Gather round, everyone. Happiness is just starting here in X sector. Are you ready for a good time?
Yeah!
Let me entertain you. I'm talking to you. Let me entertain you. Are you having a good time? Tell your face, come on, smile. Entertain you. There we go, darling. Let me entertain you. Woo! Let me entertain you. I'm entertaining you. Yes? Good. Let me entertain you. Oh yeah. Oh Oh yeah. Woo! Got me moves. Woo! Yes. Woo! Applause, go on, the crowd go wild. One bam luma, one bam bam, tutti frutti, on Rudy. Tutti frutti, on Rudy. Woo! Tutti frutti, on Rudy. Tutti frutti, boy. Hello, got a ministry of joy, and I'm their favorite boy. They rock to the east, they rock to the west, but I'm the one that they love best. Tutti frutti, on Rudy. Hello, tutti frutti, oh, give me a wave. Tutti frutti, on Rudy. I want bambaluma, I want bamboo. Come on, get your arms in the air, come on. The greatest gift that I possess, I thank the ministry that I've been blessed with more than my share of happiness. The world to me is a wonderful place. I'm the luckiest human in the human race. I've got no silver, I've got a bit of gold, but I've got happiness deep in my soul. A wise old man told me one time, you know, happiness is just a frame of mind. So when you go measuring my success, don't count money, count what?
Happiness.
Happiness, that's it, happiness. The greatest gift that I possess. It's only right to think about the ministry and hold it tight, so happy together. Come on, sing with me. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, maybe the skies will be blue, not today, but all my life. So good, I've got you. Sorry, darling, they took her eye out. So good, I've got you. Oh, so good, I've got you, and you, and you. I've got all of you watching me. This is it, I've made it in life. Here I am, except to main stage. Wow! Everyone goes crazy, come on! Oh yes! What's this rubbish? Bring me sunshine with your smile. Oh, stop this. No! I'm not having that. Take it up, come on. There we are. Make me happy through the years. Don't you give me none of those tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Give me love, give me love. Bring me fun, bring me laughter, bring me love, sweet love. Let's take it hot, come on. Bring me love, bring me laughter, bit of Elvis, bring me love. You like that, don't you? Hey? Oh, yes. Give me fun, give me joy, give me fun, give me happiness. Can I get an amen? Woo! Woo! Oh, yes, baby. Woo!
Anarchic happiness brainwaves detected.
That's your fault.
The Ministry of Joy reminds all advocates to maintain a sensible level of fun when singing or listening to the Ministry of Joy approved music.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be. I'm sorry, they play the music. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young, they have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Stop this rubbish. Take up the tempo. Come on. I'm not having that. Here we go. Now we're cooking the gas. Oh yes, come on. YMCA.
What is going on?
I can't do it.
Welcome to Alton Towers 2023.
Going
You can have a good meal, but I can't resist it no more. I want to hear you all singing. Come on. Let the Ministry of Joy hear you. Come on. This is, I know there, the part when I say that I want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. Stop singing, darling, that's rubbish. The part when I break free, but I can't. Joy on the SMILER. I think we should celebrate, don't you think, eh? One more time. I want to feel the joy inside me. All right. There's a party going on right here. Yes, a celebration to last about 10 years. So bring your good times, your laughter too, cause we're gonna celebrate the Smiler with you. Come on. Celebrate good times, come on. Woo! I'm having a wonderful time. Celebrate good times, come on. Oh, I can feel the joy. It's taking over me. Woo! Oh, I'm having such a good time. Yes, I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you want to have a good time, just give me a call. Hello, darling, you alright? I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. I'm worn out. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Having a good time. Good time. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Ooh. Oh, thank you for joining me and the Ministry of Joy in our celebration of happiness. Now, keep on smiling. Some of you can start smiling. And remember, you. In fact, all of you belong to the Smiler. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you want to have a good time, just give me a call. Oh, hello. Don't stop me. Yes, I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. Don't want to stop at all. Don't stop me. Oh, you beautiful lot. Thank you so much. I'm back in an hour. Come and see me. If you want to check out the Fear Factory over there,
participated in
if you're brave enough,
Ministry-controlled happiness.
check it out.
Smile always.
What just happened there in the past 10 minutes? I'm really not too sure. I just want to say before we go into this in a bit more detail, the actual guy that was doing that was doing a really good job. He's been briefed to do that by the Alton Towers Entertainment's management. You know, he was doing a great job of that act. He was told to obviously do a really cheesy kind of game show performance kind of act up there with the singing, and don't get me wrong, he did a fantastic job, exactly what his management have told him to do. Why the management have decided to put something like that on at Alton Towers in what used to be a world-class theme park. You know, I had a moment, Charlotte. I was standing there and I saw the two funfair rides running round, that entertainment going on. I thought, this used to be the park that so many people used to love and have a lot of passion for, and deep down we still do, but it makes me quite sad seeing the situation that Alton Towers is in at the moment. When we stood there, that's going on next was these funfair rides. I just had a real moment where I thought Alton Towers is just not the place it used to be anymore.
I couldn't actually quite believe what we was actually seeing. I mean, I didn't do Festival of Thrills last year, I couldn't get down it, but last year you had all the entertainment that was themed into the areas that just did not fit into the area whatsoever.
For me, last year the event was all around the park and had stages with live bands. You can go back and watch it. It was literally 12 months ago when Alton Towers put this on, and you know, there was live bands, there was live music. Last year we had a DJ down there for the Smiler, which fit a lot more, and just in general it was more of a celebration of all the roller coasters, and of course celebrating live music and performances. You had a beautiful violinist down in Dark Forest, she was amazing. There was a live band down by Galactica and Nemesis, and throughout the park there was so much more going on. There was another live band down by Wicker Man, and it was a really good quality, and I really liked last year's event. And there's certain aspects of this which I do like. I like the fact they're celebrating the Smiler and going more into the history of it. However, with what we've just witnessed down there, it was loud, it was just too much, and it just didn't fit with the ride. Like I say, nothing against the performer, he's done what his management have told him to do, but it makes me really question now, you know, where Alton Towers sits in terms of the League of Theme Parks. There's been a lot going on this year already with poor operations, a lot of issues with food, which we're covering in tomorrow's vlog, but yeah, it really is a disappointing time at the moment for the park.
They're not in a good place.
They're not, no, and I think we need to film a video with more detail. We're going to focus on the event today, that's what we've come to see, Festival of Thrills, but Alton Towers, as of 2023, is really not in a good place at the moment, and stay tuned for a video where we'll talk more about it.
That as well.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we'll see what else is happening. There might be more around the park, we're not too sure. We're going to have a little bit of lunch, and then we'll head back down into X Sector. There's a couple more bits to see theming wise around there that I've just spotted, and then yeah, we'll make our way around the rest of the park and see if there's anything else that this event has to offer. Right then, also here in X Sector, you got Beat the Buzzer.
Oh.
So we'll have a look at those. It's actually shaped like the Smiler face, which is good.
Yeah, as you can see. Got to have a steady hand on this one.
They used to be quite good, these.
Oh, fast.
Comment down below if you're any good at these.
That's a hard bit, isn't it? Oh, you're so close. Oh!
Going on the Smiler. So we're going to have a stroll around the rest of the park now to see what else we can see for Festival of Thrills. Last year there was a stage just here with a beautiful violinist on, really good performance. And yeah, not this year, unfortunately. As you can see there, you've got the little stamp area out the front just here. There's photo opportunity with the Rita logo, and there's a bit of theming over here, so we're going to have a look. Here's a look at some of the theming, and I've got to say, they've done a good job with this. However, why is it in the middle of dark forest? Like, I'm really not too sure. I know it's the SMILER takeover, but yeah, these props, in my opinion, would have been better in X sector, or even on Tower Street when you walk in, instead of in the other themed areas.
It's not in the areas, it just doesn't really match, does it?
No, I mean, Alton Towers areas haven't matched for quite a while with the retro squad, but yeah, it's just really interesting. I like what they've done with this here, but it's just in the wrong place, isn't it, really? Kind of like a control booth for the Ministry of Joy just there. And here's a look down here by 13. I've just noticed the normal soundtrack actually cut out, and they play like a Ministry of Joy kind of takeover thing as well, which I guess that is what the event is. But yeah, I'm not too sure it works in the themed areas, to be honest. However, I think Alton Towers kind of stopped caring about themed areas when they brought the retro squad in. But yeah, you've got the photo opportunities just down here. Yeah, no big prop down at this one. It's a very interesting style of event to do this. It's kind of ruining the areas and putting these different bits in. Even though the props are pretty good, I would have definitely done it differently. Now I know a lot of us have been thinking this since the addition of the retro squad a few years ago. The Alton Towers don't really care as much about the themed areas anymore. Yeah, this is a clear sign. You come down here to Wickerman, and we've got this big kind of area set up with a Smiler right by the lovely photo opportunity that you can have there with Big Bob himself. I'm really not too sure. All this theming is good, just not in these areas. For me, like I say, it should have been an X sector only if they were doing this style of event. Last year, Festival of Thrills, we had the Bjornen out round here. It all fit with the area. And then now look at this. Like, it just looks really out of place. And other guests are kind of walking around it, looking at it, thinking, what's going on? Because there's no entertainment of these. It's just kind of, you know, these little props. These should have all just been in X sector. And for me, the event shouldn't have been called Festival of Thrills. It should have just been the SMILER takeover.
What it is people would have come to Festival of Thrills last year and they'd have come back expecting it to be pretty much the same, but it's not Festival of Thrills. It is just literally a takeover of the SMILER.
Yeah, and in areas like what's ruining the immersiveness, and yeah, it's really weird. Like, that's the word to describe it. It's disappointing from Alton Towers, this, in my opinion. Like, you know, I know they don't seem to care about themed areas anymore, just putting anything in and pop music with the retro squad. We had to see stuff like this, you know, it just looks really out of place. What a shame. Now, we mentioned a few weeks ago at the start of the season how Alton Towers have done a refresh of Katanga Canyon. Great to see. Yeah, I just hope this SMILER sticker doesn't ruin the paintwork on this, because it was completely repainted. Yeah, not the best placement. I'm really not a fan of this takeover around the whole park. Tower Street and X sector, yeah, but around the whole park, it just really seems weird in the themed areas, especially when they've just repainted that. I bet you it's going to leave a mark after the event. What makes it worse here in Katanga Canyon is the fact that this area isn't represented by one of the major coasters of Festival of Thrills. Yeah, I'm really not too sure why this is here. I tell you what, I hope they've done nothing outside Alton Manor. So we've walked down here into Gloomy Wood now, which is definitely the most immersive area of Alton Towers. And yeah, they've put no SMILER stickers down here, which I'm very pleased about. It would have really took away from the ambience. And that's the thing, we just had another ride on Alton Manor, and you wouldn't think that the event that we've just seen has been done by the same park as this attraction, because Alton Manor,
absolutely love Alton Manor.
Beautiful.
It's
like,
fantastic.
And this themed area, and then they want to go and spoil all the parts. I don't get it.
Like, did a really good job with the
Yeah, amazing. Every time we come down here, like, it's amazing, Alton Manor. We do really like it. It's got even better and better. Yeah, definitely. Really pleased with Alton Manor. We're going to make our way, though, down now into Forbidden Valley, because, yeah, if it's like by Wicker Man and also in Dark Forest, then I'm sure we're going to see a few props themed to the Smiler down here as well. Maybe not by Nemesis with it being closed, or they've probably stuck stickers all on it. We'll go and find out. Let's go and have a look. But yeah, Alton Manor, beautiful. That's the quality that Alton Towers needs to be thriving towards. So we're down here now in Forbidden Valley, and even though Nemesis is closed, you still got the S just out the front just here as well to represent Nemesis as part of the Festival of Thrills. And right by the Nemesis archway here, you've got a sticker on the floor there. Quite a few of these stickers, and considering it's day one of the event, yeah, they're not really, yeah, I don't think they're going to last much longer. And you just got the L down here at the bottom by Galactica, and yeah, your stamp and win area just here as well. And obviously we showed you that back at the start of the vlog. Yeah, no other props or anything down here other than a sticker on the support there for the Smiler. Yeah, I really don't like how it's taken over the whole park. When they said the Smiler takeover, I thought we were going to be seeing, you know, a takeover of X Sector.
Exactly, not like the whole park.
Like, it makes me sad because last year there was a stage here and we had like a Nemesis versus Galactica.
But looking at that event, it looked like such more of a better event with the live entertainment and around the whole park. It just had a better atmosphere.
And each area had like the characters. You had like Nemesis characters walking around, Galactica outfits, yeah. Real shame. Real shame. That's Festival of Thrills 2023 here at Alton Towers, the Smiler takeover, quite literally. Well, that brings us to the end of our vlog here from Festival of Thrills, the Smiler takeover. And yeah, we spoke throughout this vlog our thoughts on the event, haven't we, really?
I think for me, the time and the money that has gone into this could have gone in different areas of the park, like making the Smiler a bit tidy because it's the worst it's ever looked.
Improving the general look of the park and operations. I wouldn't have bothered with this event, in my opinion. The money could have been spent elsewhere. But still, they've gone ahead with it. What they've done down in X Sector, some of it was okay, some of it not so good. But yeah, I think that's the thing with this. Last year we saw lots of beautiful live acts, live bands, musicians. It really celebrated like live music, and I loved that, and then incorporated the big attractions here at Alton Towers. This year that seems to have gone, and in terms of putting the bits of theming around the park, I understand that it's the Smiler takeover, but for me the Smiler takeover should have just been mainly Tower Street and then down in X Sector.
I think what it is it's called Festival of Thrills. Last year's event was so different to what it is this year. I don't think it should have been called Festival of Thrills. It should have just stuck with Smiler takeover.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. But it is what it is. It's running for the next couple of weeks. If you like what you see, come here to Alton Towers and check it out. For me, I don't think I'll be visiting during the next couple of weeks. I really don't like how it's taken over them other areas. Yeah, I mean, for me, like by Wicker Man and Galactica and stuff, I don't know. It should have all been focused in one area, in my opinion. Like I say, it's nothing against the actual performers that are doing it. They've been told to do that. It's like the guy singing, you know, he'd been told to be this cheesy character and was doing that job really well. It just doesn't fit with Alton Towers. Quality, in my opinion, at the moment really isn't great, but like I say, stay tuned for a video where we'll sit down at home and go more in detail about all of that. We will bring you more updates though here from Alton Towers, of course, throughout the year with the other events. Here's hoping for Scarefest later in the year. After last year, that's all I can say.
Don't start me on Scarefest.
Honestly, we'll see what happens, but there we go. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you all in the next video.